Demudo's territory already feels different before Yise even reaches the exam, because the streets are crowded with talismans, demon charms, and stall after stall selling gear tied to exorcism. He stops at an inn, says he came alone, and lets the staff guide him inside, which makes this opening feel calm on the surface but tense underneath. He still has a long road ahead, and he is already trying to manage money, food, and lodging at the same time. Yise turns that stop into a monster meal, ordering chicken soup, 3 bowls of braised meat, wheat noodles, steamed dumplings, steamed eggs, a kimchi pancake, and plenty of rice. The woman at the counter is baffled when she realizes he came alone, and Hye Un-chan immediately notices him too, calling him an interesting fellow and matching his order just to keep pace. Hye Un-chan says, "I'll have the same thing." The chapter title drops here, so the joke at the table now has a real purpose. This is the Demudo entrance exam chapter, not just a meal scene. The food keeps coming, the table gets busier, and someone even blinks at Yise like he might be a hungry ghost, which is a perfect way to show how abnormal his appetite looks to everyone else in the room. Yise says, "2 hungry ghosts." Hye Un-chan starts treating Yise like a rival on sight, because he is shocked to meet someone his age who can eat that much and still keep watching him back. The staff interrupt the contest angle with a more serious problem, though. People have been eating and running, so Yise has to pay for everything already on the table before he can order again, and that is when the cost starts to look painful. Hye Un-chan tries to smooth things over by offering to pay for Yise, so the two of them can keep the eating contest going without worrying about the bill. Yise refuses right away, and he says the reason is simple: if he can afford his own meal, accepting help would feel like he is compromising his dignity, which turns a funny food exchange into a clear statement about his pride. Hye Un-chan says, "I'll pay for you." Once the meal standoff settles, the conversation finally becomes personal, and the two exchange names instead of just dishes. Hye Un-chan then reveals the real reason he wants to keep the rivalry alive. He is also a Demudo applicant, and he wants to settle the contest at the exam in 2 days instead of at the table. Hye Un-chan says, "Let's meet at the exam in 2 days." Hye Un-chan leaves with the same easy confidence he brought in, and Yise is left thinking about what kind of person actually finds competition fun. That reflection lands hard because Yise has already lived through real bloodshed, and even beating demons in the realm of life and death was never something he saw as play. 2 days later, the road to the exam site is packed, and the first comment Yise hears is that cultivators are full of strange people. That thought turns grim fast when applicants start collapsing on the staircase ahead, and people begin whispering about a demon blocking the route to the gate. Demudo's rules finally explain what is happening. The demon is part of the exam, the main gate is the first test, and anyone who attacks the demon gets disqualified. Kanha's sign makes the logic sound clean, but the real danger is in the fine print, because the demon's killing intent is so heavy that applicants freeze and believe they have already died before they even reach the gate. Kanha says, the demon will not attack any applicant. The staircase is already littered with collapsed applicants by the time the explanation lands, which makes the test look less like a gate and more like a psychological trap. Even so, the sign still insists the demon will not attack, and that contradiction leaves everyone rattled when they realize fear alone is enough to stop people cold. A voice cuts in, it clearly said it wouldn't attack. Yise reaches the blocked stairway and does the one thing the others are too shaken to do: he keeps moving. When Hye Un-chan asks what he plans to do, Yise answers that he is going up first because he got there first, which turns their friendly rivalry into an actual race against the exam. Yise says, "I'm going up." Then the demon's killing intent finally crashes down on Yise, but he doesn't buckle. Instead, he lets it flow past him like water, and that is enough to stun Hye Un-chan into admiration, because the same pressure that crushed everyone else barely slows Yise down as he heads up first. Hye Un-chan says, "He really is incredible." Yise enters Demudo's exam with money worries, a stubborn sense of pride, and a rival he just met at a dinner table. By the end, though, the real test is no longer the meal or the rivalry, it is whether he can keep walking when the demon's killing intent is trying to shut everyone else down.